Okay, I have an idea for a video, but I can't tell if it's like really silly or not, so hear me out. Oh, this video is brought to you by EA Game Changers, you know, pack early, not being paid, blah, blah, blah. But I want to make an apartment with cottage living, except in the version of the game that I have right now, we don't have city living installed. So I recreated the shell of an apartment from city living, and I want to try and decorate it with the cottage living furniture. Is this silly? Is it like really embarrassing to pretend to make an apartment? I don't know. I thought it would be cute though, make a little cottage core apartment. Wouldn't that be fun? See? But obviously this is like the fake version of the game that only has the base game and the new pack. I can't use the gallery, it's got the dumb watermark, so we don't have city living installed and I can't install it. But in my actual version of the game, I do have city living installed. So I loaded in and I rebuilt this shell of this apartment. The one problem that I forgot about though is that these windows are from city living. Like the 3 wide, the 2 wide, those are base game, but the 1 tile wide are from city living. So we don't have those, but that's okay. We improvise. It's not a very big apartment, but the windows are huge. So I feel like we could make this into our little cottage dream. This is what it actually looks like. It's got 1 bathroom, little living room, weird kitchen, big bedroom. Could probably make it into 2 bedrooms. And that's the whole place. Here's what it looks like in our fake version. As you can see, we don't have the 1 tile windows, so I just put a different one. I know. See, this is why I think it's a little bit silly that I'm doing this, but I think it'll be fun, okay? So obviously we can't move the exterior walls or the windows, because if you want to download the apartment, like they have to stay here, otherwise it'll look ugly. But we can move the interior walls, and I can make my little cottage core apartment dream, okay? Is it silly? It's not silly. I just feel like I'm back in like 2015 before City Living came out, and we're like pretending to make apartments again, you know? But that's okay, because it's fun. Step 1, I'm going to get myself a bunch of lights because this place is a bit sad. Step 2, I want to cut this into 2 bedrooms. I'm thinking we do it kind of like this. I might even make a little hallway though. I know this is a really weird shape, okay? I know it is, but maybe if we did it like this. Is that like super weird? I think that's super weird. Never mind, I'm sorry. But there could be like a kid's bedroom, you know, and then the main bedroom or something. I feel like the kitchen where it was is still a good place for it, unless we want to put the kitchen back here. Because we probably could like swap it out. Have the kitchen in this area? I don't know. What do you think is best? I don't know. But then you sort of walk into the living room. Maybe that is better. I also feel very inclined to like close off the floor plan, which I realize is probably silly, but it just feels realistic to me. But maybe it should be open. It's a small apartment. It's not a good idea to like make it tiny. We also can't change the color of that front door because apartments in The Sims are a bit weird in that way. You can't change any of the exterior things. So like the front door's on the exterior, the windows are on the exterior. The real apartment actually has like a weird thing right there. Some of the City Living apartments have like special lot traits with stuff that you can't move. This one's like a historic apartment, so it's got like a photo of somebody on the wall and it's like a plaque and you can't move it. So I guess let's just pretend that this butterfly thing is the weird plaque. Yeah? Okay, cool. That works. That's fine. It's so annoying that you can't make the wood colors match exactly. It's like actually really upsetting to me that I can't make them match properly, but it's okay. Everything's fine. I'm thinking I make the bathroom door right there because I want to have the kitchen like along this part, you know? The curtains that we have in this pack are not so good. It looks really weird. Okay, we can use it on this window though. See, so we can have at least one of them have a curtain, right? Right? But if I closed off all the rooms, think about how nice and like realistic it would be. We could have tile. This is bizarre, isn't it? I don't know what I'm going for. I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to do this. Okay, but like, imagine, right? What if I just pretended, wait, you can do this. I did it before. We can just pretend it's not there. What are your thoughts on that? On pretending it doesn't exist? Again, I've done it before to make the apartment smaller in City Living because sometimes they're a bit obnoxious. So who's to say we can't do it again? Right now. Okay, see, I think I like this. I think it's cute. Oh, the yellow, is that weird? I can't tell what's best. I don't know anything. What if we had like I don't know. That's so big. No, we can't do an island because we need to have a table. We need to have a table, duh. Okay, never mind, no kitchen island. I have such high hopes for this and it's just not gonna work how I want it to. And like, I kind of want the table to be like directly in front of the window, but then it doesn't work with the rug. So you know what? Maybe the idea wasn't silly before, but now it is. Maybe now it's silly. Oh, I want to use that so so bad. Can I manage to make that work? Ooh, I can. Wait. Won't that be so cute though? Maybe that's better. What if we, okay, this is another pretend box to make the building smaller. I realize this is bad, but if we're making like a cottage core apartment, we're allowed to make it fake smaller, right? You can't stop me. Get a nice light hanging. Oh, beautiful. Pink appliances, perhaps? I want to bring a sim here so I can change the light color. That color and intensity, all lights, they can be a little bit yellow toned. Yeah, that's better. See, this way we can actually like decorate this place properly too, you know? Do you want to use this tile? I never use this tile. Do we just take this opportunity to pick some really ugly stuff? Okay, first of all, this chicken does not count as an ugly thing. This is adorable. Okay, we want to put the little jars and the pot. Yes, very good. See, I feel like the clutter is a good touch. I guess I'm a little bit biased, but I like the clutter. I think it's cute. And then we have to leave that counter open so your Sims can cook. Otherwise, mark my words, I swear I'd be filling it up with ugly stuff too. Otherwise, I promise you, I would have been filling it up with stuff. Maybe a little trash can? Okay, truth be told though, I feel like having an apartment with the cottage living pack makes zero sense. Like the whole point of this pack and all of the gameplay it comes with is like so heavily related to the outdoors. So living in an apartment when you first get the pack like totally defeats the whole purpose. But the furniture is cute and we can use the furniture in an apartment. I have no idea what wallpaper to pick. I feel really out of place when I'm furnishing these rooms. Like, I feel very strongly that I have no idea what I'm doing. So when I try to furnish the rooms, I feel like I don't do a very good job. I try, but I just... I feel really out of my comfort zone, you know? I think that's nice. I'm not sure if the rug is too busy with it. What if we did something like that in the bathroom instead? I'd just wing it, I guess. I like the gold fixtures. I'm not so sure about the wallpaper I picked though. I don't know about that one. Oh, maybe that's nice. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, perhaps a painting of a farm. We don't have access to a real farm because we're in a tiny apartment. So how about a painting of one? Perfect. Oh, I spent all my money. I didn't realize. That's not good. We only have 296. Hang on, let's be realistic for a second, right? This apartment is gonna be so expensive. And for what? It's barely gonna have anything useful in it. Ooh, what if we switched this wallpaper to look like this? Just an idea? Okay, and then I wanna like alternate the wallpaper. See this? It's kind of cool when you do it like this. It looks nice. It's a bit busy. I think that's my main issue, is that I just don't know how to combine like the furniture that we have. Like, I don't know how to use this rug with that wallpaper. Just looks like so much. I'm getting a little old TV. It feels appropriate to me. Fancy light. Oh, we could probably get like the smaller light. We could probably use this nice light in every room. We can just have the longer one, like the more dangly one. The longer one above the table and living room. Does anything slot to this shelf? Like, what is the point of the shelf? Things slot up there, but do they, oh, they do slot to this. Okay, like what? This does? Okay, and? And then what? You can't slot paintings to it. I mean, you can put paintings on it, but look, you have to like delete the wall. Same thing goes with the ones that came with cats and dogs. Like, you can put paintings on it if you want. You just kind of gotta be sneaky about it. See, like, that's kind of cute. We pretended to hang a painting on it. Of course, you have to pretend. You can't actually put it there. Oh, we should put the cross-stitch stuff. Oh, I forgot I had this shelf as well. Oh, well now there's no space for it. I made the room too big. Is it weird to hang this up in here? Okay, admittedly it's like kind of weird, right? But I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, we'll put this little cross-stitching thing next to the chair, kind of pretending that the sim was sitting here using it. Some tea on the table, perhaps. This blanket basket would have been nice in here, but I don't know if it's too big or not. Like, the room's already a bit tight, you know? I don't want to put too much more furniture in here if I don't have to. Oh, I wonder if we could put that there. There's not really much space for this thing elsewhere, so we just put it in the hallway. That's fine. Okay, I want to get rid of these plants up here. I only put them there so that I could put things here, because like by default it tries to slot up too high. See, like that's not good. Okay, this is the main bedroom. I was thinking, because it's an apartment, but it's also cottage living, what if we tried to get some planter boxes over here? Because they will grow inside. Like, you can plant things. So we can make like a sort of pretend indoor garden. I don't know. Is that weird? I'm not sure. That is a lot. We do a solid green bed though. We can get a simple sort of creamy rug. Oh boy. Wallpaper. wallpaper. It's a lot. Maybe some more stone, but like behind the bed. Or we could do like a brick behind the bed. No, I think the wallpaper looks... See, now the rug looks bad. How do people do this? I feel so not good at building sometimes. Like I try and make these things and I'm like, I suck at this. I think it's because this is like very much not my style in real life. So as I'm trying to recreate it in The Sims, I'm struggling, which makes sense. I mean, you'd expect that, right? Okay, what if we swapped it so that the bed was actually over here instead? Okay, cool. The nightstands don't fit. That's perfect. Okay, great. Okay, let's try another way. Okay, oh, cool. The nightstand blocks the door. Okay, one nightstand. We do one nightstand. We can use the little typewriter. Oh. I never thought I'd see the day. This is not what I want it to look like in here. Can I pick, is there like a pink bed? Oh, I feel like I cannot in good conscience do this to myself. Like, I love that bed, but the combo with the walls, I'm finding it really difficult to get myself to do it. Oh my God. Do you dare me? No, you don't. We need better curtains in the base game. This is bad. This is real bad. I want some like textiles on the walls. Look at these like lacy sheer white curtains. This could have been a good addition to this pack. I'm telling you, it's still like really cute. Feels like it's what they're going for. Oh my God, what if we did this? Wow. Anyway, it's still really cute and it feels like what they're going for, but it's like easier to mix and match, basically. This does not feel like my vibes. I don't know what my vibes are, but this isn't it. Do we like give in and hang up curtains like this? I don't know what to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do all white furniture. I'm not really liking how the darker stuff is looking. Maybe we just go all out with the patterns and we just pick something like this. One little tiny painting above the bed. The wallpaper is so busy. The medium wall height too. It's just a lot to take in. Okay, this is gonna be the kids' bedroom. Do you know, I'm not really sure who lives in this apartment. I didn't give it much thought. Not me, that's for sure. Okay, I do like how there's a desk in front of the window. Kid gets blarfy. How about a bucket? Like, why? How about this rabbit? Do you know what? This bunny has got to be one of the cutest things in the whole game. Out of like everything in all of The Sims 4, I think that bunny is up there with one of my favorite items of all time. Maybe put the backpack by the door or something? That feels realistic to me. A little blue backpack for the kid. Okay. And then I guess last but not least is the hallway. I love how I put the hallway off. Like the entryway is what I save for last. Usually I save the annoying parts for last and the parts that I'm like unsure about. But today, the front door is what I somehow have deemed the most difficult part of this build. Let's get a plant in the corner. Probably could use a little rug. Maybe the shelf. Again, why do you keep the watering can by your front door? Like, you live in an apartment. Where are you going with this watering can? There's nothing around. No, I think that's kind of cute. I sort of like this apartment. It's a bit goofy in a good way, maybe. Ignore the windows. You know what? It's meant to be placed in city living, okay? Once we replace this lot with it, it'll look a lot better. We just don't have this lot. Okay, this is kind of meta, right? But do you see how I have two Sims 4s open right now? Yeah. Let me just close this one. And then this one's still open. Ooh. Okay, I'll put this on the gallery once I actually have the real game. I don't know if you actually want it. I feel so out of my comfort zone with this wallpaper and stuff. Like, I just don't know how to make all the mixed patterns work. I don't know how to mix patterns. They're all so bold. Like, that's my problem. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I'm doing my best. Sorry if this video was a bit silly. I just wanted to pretend that I had apartments for a minute. And you know what's worse? By the time you see this, the pack might even be like out. I'm just recording a lot right now because my boyfriend is moving to the US from the UK, so I'm trying to like pre-record so that I can help him move. So like by the time you see this, it might even be pointless, which makes it even worse. I don't know. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Maybe I should rework the plan so this one can go up before the pack comes out, because I feel like it makes more sense, this fake apartment, if the pack's not out yet, you know?